What is PEMDAS? PEMDAS is also known as the order of operations, and this means the order in which you use the different operations in a mathematical problem. So let's break PEMDAS down. What does the P stand for in PEMDAS? Well, the P stands for parentheses. So in an equation that has parentheses, you always do what's inside the parentheses first. So in this equation, parentheses 5 plus 6 in parentheses minus 2. The first thing you would do is what was inside of the parentheses. So in this case, 5 plus 6 equals 11, and then you subtract your 2, equaling 9. So now that we know what the P stands for, let's move to the E. What does the E stand for? The E stands for exponents. So in an equation, if there is no parentheses, the next thing you would do is look for exponents. So in this problem, 8 times 3 to the 2, the first thing in this problem you would do is the exponent. So you would do 3 times 3, which equals 9. So it would be 8 times 9. You have to solve this first. You cannot automatically go to the 3. So 8 times 9 equals 72. So now that we understand what E means, let's go to the rest of the PEMDAS. So the M, the D, the A, and the S. What do they stand for? Well, the M stands for multiplication, the D stands for division, the A stands for addition, and the S stands for subtraction. These are a little bit more special than the parentheses and exponents. Any equation, with these, you read them as if they were a book. You go left to right. So, let's start with multiplication. Multiplication and division go before addition and subtraction. So, in this equation, 8 times 2 divided by 4, you would do the 8 times 2 first, since it was the first operation found in the equation. So 8 times 2 is 16, divided by 4 equals 4. So let's get another example. 4 divided by 2 times 8. Just because multiplication is first does not mean that it goes first. Remember, you're reading left to right. So in this case, you would divide 4 by 2. So 4 divided by 2 is 2 times 8. So this gives you 16. Now let's move on to the rest of PEMDAS. Addition and subtraction. The same rule applies. Just because addition is before subtraction does not mean that addition is before subtraction in every problem. So in this case, 6 plus 2 minus 3. The first thing you would do is 6 plus 2, just as you were reading a book, like I said before, because the addition operation is before the subtraction operation. So 6 plus 2 is 8 minus 3 equals 5. Now let's move on to this problem. 3 minus 2 plus 6. Let's go back down to our little analogy, left to right. So we would first subtract. So 3 minus 2 is 1, plus 6 equals 7. So this is how PEMDAS works.